Hey Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have 3 new heroes today for our new update, but we will review them later on in this video. I'll just create the tabs for them first. Okay, but more importantly, the update itself. Okay, so it's going to be a very long update. It's about 8 hours. Okay, there are many things in this update. We'll go through them one by one below. Firstly, you have Scenario 2, Chapter 2. Okay, another hero from Aisha, Empress of Aisha Rin, embarks on a journey to save Aisha. A huge conspiracy threatens the continent of Aisha. Rin took it upon herself to go out and save a nation and citizens, investigating the dark conspiracy and protecting Aisha from its threats. Look forward to Empress of Aisha Rin's tenacious journey. Ideally, Rin should be out this update, okay, not last update, because I mean this is her story. I guess Karma will make an appearance here. Okay, so the newly added chapter can be played after clearing the first chapter of Season 2, Scenario Spreading Crack. You can play the Season 2 scenario after completing the final chapter on Season 1 normal difficulty. You will proceed with Season 2 of the scenario on easy difficulty regardless of your Season 1 progress. Oh, so you can actually do Season 2 Chapter 2. No. Okay, maybe I need to... Okay, this is Season 1. I'm sorry, I'm confused because half of my mind is just avoiding Lee, but yeah. Okay, anyway, so yeah, you can actually do Season 2 without completing Season 1, that's all they're trying to say. Okay, so then we have Karma being released. Okay, we'll talk about him later, and then Espada and Scott as well. Scott is the final blue frame hero in the game. Okay, there are no more blue frame heroes in the game. We have a new hero memories for Espada. And then exclusive equipment, as predicted, we got Rachel and not Karin. Okay, Rachel increased combo damage, which is a new feature in the game because previously we have nothing to do with combo damage at all. We only had combo chance. And this time, your combo damage, which means your basic attack damage, okay, every time you do 2 combo attacks, the damage will increase from there. Okay, and then we have also Adele's ring, which is the greater Adele. He will also allow you to increase damage Dunfrost is going to take when you use him there. Okay, it's not limited to Dunfrost, but since he is only used in Dunfrost, it will be a great exclusive equipment to have, because especially allowing you to auto even better. Okay. Okay, then we have 2 new legendary pets, legendary plus pets. Skillset pet. Now this pet is extremely broken, as you would have seen when I went through the pet video. She has not only immunity, she also has a cleanse, she also has a heal. Okay, so she has 3 effects in one pet cheer, which is insane. And then she also has debuff immunity, which is her second support cheer. Okay, and then there's also this passive. This passive strongly benefits range heroes. So honestly, if you're using a Yuri Rin team for Ace with Ace, this pet is going to benefit so well. Unfortunately, she doesn't have an attack speed increase because otherwise she will be completely broken. But that said, okay, this is an extremely powerful pet. Okay, because she does give all these effects. So even if you don't have sufficient attack speed, I think many players still run this pet in the speed team, okay, the speed range team. But in future, even without the speed range team, you can still use this pet because this pet is going to be pretty long lasting in the meta, especially for those speed comps and range comps. Okay, we also have legendary Juju. She is an AoE buffer. Okay, so I guess she's actually going to be really good in Go Vault. Go Vault, yeah. You can use her for that, for Go Vault. But on top of that, in PvP, I think she'll greatly buff the damage that your range heroes do, because many range heroes also does AoE damage. And for Ace, okay, he will benefit from the attack speed, so she's also quite a viable pet you can use if you don't have another attack speed pet. Okay. Good luck on getting the Skillset pet though, okay? Okay, so we have a new effect in tier 1 Divinity, and that's combo damage. As I mentioned prior to this, we didn't have such an effect, and now it's added there. So more damage to your Skillset, because Skillset does increase her own combo chance, right? And then of course, basically more damage overall. So this is going to be beneficial for everything. We have Guild War improvements. Okay, so there will be an attacker buff added to 3 particular attacking guild members. They will receive these buffs in particular, which will really help them in attacking. So it really depends on how you want to strategize this. You can give this to the strongest players, but they may not even benefit from this because they're already that strong. So it really depends on how your guild wants to plan this around, okay? And then we have a blind feature, which means you can hide heroes. Yeah. During the Guild War preparation period, the guild leader or guild officer may select 5 members to be blinded. During the Guild War, which means you can't even see the person's name, by the way. During the Guild War combat period, the team information may not deploy heroes formation combat power pad. During the Guild War combat period, wow. Combat will not be displayed to opponents. Oh. Wow, so it's a mystery box kind of thing. If the blinded guild member is attacked once, their team information will be displayed. So if they are not attacked, then it will forever be blinded. Wow, okay. This does change some things. Yeah. So I guess this will add on an additional element of trauma to very strong players. Okay, you can now pay from the PC version. Okay, previously we didn't have this. I'm guessing that in future more Netmarble games will also have this feature rolled out to all their PC versions. So we'll see how this works, but I guess this is a start for Netmarble. Okay, overall. And then we have other new event, which is gonna be few exploration events, of course, and then check-in event, 222 event. Wow, raid with friends event. You can get pet tickets. That's great. PC bonus benefits. So if you buy things from the PC version, you get additional rubies and topaz. Okay, cool. Legendary plus Karma raid up. Okay, hero raid up. It will be Karma, Espada, and Rachel. Okay, not very exciting. And then we have Ruby Soul Stones. Yes, this is all the same stuff. Yeah, so good luck on your summons. Lina is added to the tickets. Okay. And icon has been changed. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna check out. Wait, we have CM content? Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna check out the skill sets of Karma, Espada, and Scott right now. Okay, so Karma is used in Arena. His ultimate skill, remove Diva from the caster and deals damage equal to blah blah of attack to all enemies in a circular range, so AoE damage, 100% chance of increasing the target's cooldown. Can be used when disabled. Okay, so if he's disabled, he will automatically just cleanse himself. If this skill, yeah, it will automatically just cleanse himself if this ultimate skill is ready. And he will increase the target's cooldown, which means we are going to have a new kind of mechanic right now of increasing cooldown. Previously, I don't think any hero does that. So that makes Karma have an obvious advantage in Arena. Whoever has Karma, you know, you're going to have a chance to be able to slow down the enemy team hugely. Okay, which makes him so OP. Until we have cooldown immunity heroes, cooldown immunity heroes like Clemith, who is not going to appear so soon. Karma is going to have quite some time in Arena for us. Okay, for the first skill, teleports to the target, deals AoE damage, and then 60% chance of knockdown and 100% chance of increasing the target's cooldown. So this is an AoE skill cooldown increase skill as well. Okay, so it's going to be very, very bad for range heroes. And obviously, who was the range hero that was released last update or 2 updates ago? His Rin, yeah. And Yuri as well. Okay, so all the Yuri and Rin teams are gonna be cut for sure, because this is likely gonna be one of the first skills he will use. He will just jump to them, blink to them, and cast the skill cooldown increase. So it's a huge counter to the range team for sure. Okay, this is also 100% unstoppable. Unstoppable and deals damage, AoE damage. 100% chance of removing buffs. This attack always hits its mark. Guaranteed attack, guaranteed landing. So it seems that it may hit through camouflage. I'm not too sure. Yeah, so if that's a thing, then goodbye Rin. Right? So unfortunately. Okay, so then we have increased pull resistance of all allies, and then cast a shield equal to this amount of defense. So pull resistance obviously is to cut Ace. I mean, Ace is the main thing, but he may not use this skill first. So Ace likely could possibly pull the enemies, right? And then he may use the skill. I think it still depends on what skill he uses first, because if he uses this first, right from the start before the pulling, then okay, it makes sense. Then he uses this, and then Rin and Yuri goes down. So I think, yeah, it ultimately comes down to what is being used first, okay, in arena, and whether his positioning will affect anything. So pull resistance and the shield on himself, so he becomes extremely tanky, and he also provides this, which causes Ace to not do anything to your team. Applies crit damage resistance on allies and guaranteed block on the caster. So if everything goes the same as 7 Knights, one block is gonna halve all the damage you take, Karma takes, okay? And this decreased crit damage by this amount. Obviously, again, who does guaranteed crit in arena? We have Dylan and Rin. So again, a huge slap on Rin, which is very ironic considering how Karma is, there you go, fell in love with her. Karma was saved by Rin. I thought it was the other way around. Okay, anyway. But yeah, I thought it's a huge irony in this sense that Karma completely counters Rin. But, you can see it as Rin being completely helpless against Karma. Okay, so Karma, yes, he's gonna cut the speed teams, which is my team, very badly. Espada is a long-awaited hero as well. Okay, so she is gonna be she's gonna be BFF with Chris, yeah. So she will deal single target damage and then instant death, same as Chris. Two instant death teams, I believe. Two instant death skills, I believe. Yeah, and then she deals this single target damage, 60% chance of flying death and stunning. And then here she has a charge skill, AoE damage and 40% chance of knockdown. For her passive, not really passive, but for her buff skill, she actually is able to evade. Yep. And then for her passive, it's very simple, it just increases debuff duration. Yeah. So she's gonna be a really good hero on debuff teams. So if you're considering a debuff team, such as Ming, Evan, I don't know if these heroes work well together, to be honest, but debuff teams in general, you can also slow down the enemy team, but in a different way, especially if you land those disabling debuffs such as stun, shock, or paralyze. Yeah, so this could work out, but primarily she is used with Chris, okay, with maybe a tank death team. Okay, that's possible. So Karma I think will be great on the death team as well, and you have a healer with Espada and Chris. Probably that could work. So Scott next, and this is someone that we have never talked about before. He's a DPS, by the way, so he will be a great Codex buff hero. He's used in 8-player raid arena. Okay, cool. 8-player raid deals single target damage, huge single target damage. First skill deals huge single target damage. Second skill deals single target damage and recovers HP. Third skill increase attack speed and movement speed. This is for himself, by the way, it's not for the allies. So passive, when HP drops below, he becomes immortal, increases attack speed and attack. He sounds incredibly useless. I don't know why he's used in 8-player raid. Are you really saying that he's better in 8-player raid? Like against Stelios? I mean, he sounds incredibly useless, okay? The only useful thing he has is his typing, his codex buff. Yeah, so good luck on getting him in your pools. But beyond that, how can they say that he is used in arena? Wow. I really don't see any use for him, so yeah. Feels like a joke, even reading out his skill set in this day and age of the game. Yeah. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of the update. It's more hero oriented, I feel, more just releasing a lot of new heroes and new pets and new EE. Not end in story, but beyond that, no actual content, I would say. Our labyrinth is still missing. Okay, the deer labyrinth is still missing. In fact, in Korea, when Karma came out, their dual system came out, but honestly, I think we are too early for that. So I think the dual system will come out like a lot later, maybe in September, 2 months, 3 months time, I would say. Yeah. So we'll see. Okay, let me know what you guys think of this update, and big shout out to my channel members Tom, Jeremy, Nick, Gonzalo, Fahad, Chilling, Yamaki, Kevin and Helen for the support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!